Gintu's ghost or image or shadow is chasing him. So there's a lot of myriad things that Gintu has done into this world on this Christendom that is haunting him. Even if somebody will pronounce himself or herself on a particular kind of issue, Gintu thinks that she's being referred to or she's the one being talked about. This is why it begs the question, what is Gintu afraid of and why is Gintu panicking? You know, the reasons why I'm coming up with this story, Gintu was seen lamenting, and the lamentation itself, Gintu is saying that he's targeted. This is the culmination of Marwa return. Then Gintu is coming up with this video. Perhaps we want to delve deep and look at why Gintu is panicking and why Gintu is running from the ghosts or from the shadows. Is it there is things that Gintu have done that we don't know, yet Gintu is lamenting? Or is it seizing the moment of viewership because Marwa is back in the village?
Perhaps, why is it coming to me? Video. This is the story. And from this kind of the video, guys, we have to entitle and entail and know that we are being followed simultaneously, despite much of the people, you might be seeing them, oh, A, B, C, D. And today I've been told that, oh, Gintu is part of our own what, and is talking about the fish ponds A, B, C, D. I'm no longer interested with the fish ponds. I'm no longer interested of talking about, oh, I'm going to be now talking
telling
about,
us that he's targeted. So he started like one to tell us the story, then with a mixed up of myriads of undertones. Oh, Gintu, O, A, B, C, or Gintu, I know what and what. Gintu, what is the story? What are you saying? Why are you got targeted? Why do you think you're the one targeted in the whole village, not others? Why is it at a time when Marwa has come? Well, if I'm getting Gintu so well, I'm hearing Gintu is talking about the fish pond. Why at this moment Gintu has to resurrect the old issue of a fish pond? Because Gintu is being called the fish pond guy. Okay, I know. Gintu is talking of a fish pond because it's the man behind fish ponds build up. It's a man behind dealing with fishes. But there is a story that Gintu wanted to talk to us, but maybe is afraid because he feels that he's targeted. So this is the deliberation that we want to focus on. Because we want to know why Gintu is afraid, why Gintu is running from his shadow, why Gintu is being haunted by his ghost that he created himself, such that if anybody just merely utter the word fish pond, Gintu feels that he is targeted because no names were mentioned. So guys, if you're coming across this channel for the very first time, kindly click the notification bell so that whenever I upload a video, YouTube shall notify you instantly. To my loyal subscriber, may God bless you abundantly. Without your support and your time that you donate to watch me, this video and this channel wouldn't be at this growth space. So let's dive in after the break. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Sinazak and this is my YouTube channel. So let's dive in straight away, or lest we forget. One, Gintu lamentation about his life is in target, and he's the targeted one. Whether Gintu is running from his shadow or is being haunted by myriads of problems that he's created upon himself, this is what we are yet to know. But there is a question that we are asking, and the Gintu himself wants to tell us the story. Why would Gintu evoke the name of fish pond? Is it because Gintu is a fisherman? Gintu has been dealing with fishes? Or is it because Marwa has come back? So that is the question that you wanted to address. So before we delve into Gintu's story, perhaps let's listen to Marwa on this video, then we'll get the projection where Gintu is headed with his lamentation and panic.
Grown fish, even the fishes that died, they were so big, double the palm, my palm. They were so big because they had grown here minimum 2 years. So because since 2023 I've been having this fish pond and we had fishes. So you can imagine this is 2025. So growing fish for over 2 years, they were so big, they died in thousands. So what actually happened was, because of the water leakage, one of my workers here, it's not Gitriba, I saw some people saying Gitriba, and I don't want to deal with individuals. I don't want to be mentioning names. I'm past that. But I'm just going to make it very clear that it was not him. but I will not be mentioning individual. It was an accident, and I take it as an accident. The way somebody wakes up in the morning with a car, a beautiful car, and never goes back with it. Same story happened here. So there were a lot of fishes here, and because the water level was becoming very low, they were kind of struggling to survive. So what happened is they got a waterproof. There's a chemical here that we use when we are building these houses to make sure that they don't get affected with the moisture. You see? So we call that waterproof. So there was waterproof here. They said they wanted to stop this leakage. So they used it while the fishes were inside. So that chemical mixed up with the fishes, and nearly all of the fishes died. Even the ones that we are seeing today, those should be maybe eggs that survived. Maybe they hatched a week later and something like that. And even beyond that was that only one koi fish survived. We only have one. We only have, you see, it's right there. It's right there. All of them died. But who is God? You know, God is great. It's a sad situation. When they told me this, it hit me so hard. But again, I praised God. I said, God, you know what is best. And again, I said, at least it's fish, because for fish, all I need is to have money and
a sad ordeal with this fish pond. You know, Marwa made this fish pond, and majority of workers worked into it, including Gintu. We know, at one point, Marwa has never employed Gintu. Gintu came himself, self-exposed, to come and maybe showcase this skill. If I can remember so very well, and if I can have that kind of a reminiscence, Gintu said, and Marwa said on the camera, that this guy is just coming to exploit his expertise in this fish pond, because the fish pond itself had already created. So the matter of fish. So Gintu came there just to showcase. And I remember vividly when Gintu was asked, you want money or what do you want? Gintu said he doesn't want to be paid anything. Because Gintu at one point also narrated us, if at all he's paid, that one will be the end of it. He won't be doing video. But he wanted a life skill that which is constant, a continuation or a sustainability kind of a viable venture, so that even if Marwa won't be there, you will still be using that kind of skill. What is it? It is the growth of YouTube. So even at the end, when I came back and I started hearing, oh, you are never paid, this is hogwash, because Gintu, you cannot take us for a ride, and you can never tell us that you're the one who's being targeted. But the fact that Mayor Marwa mentioned that one of the workers, and he said it's not Gitiriba, it's not anybody, because he doesn't want to mention names. Therefore, why are you panicking? Perhaps it could be you because you know what you did. It could be you because for a very many long times, how many number of heinous acts have you ever done in that swimming pool? That fish pond. First of all, you are found stealing fish. Secondly, how many number of atrocities you've done? And this is why majority of people will start panicking, because you know at the back of your mind that you did specifically that. That is it, because you're found. Because the moment the fishes started dying, it's the moment you're found stealing the fish, the moment you're found with a lot of things are so being suspicious. Even in your own videos, you've even firing shots and warnings that you don't know. You even do mention the chemicals that could as well kills the fish. Why are you panicking? Is it because you're prone to arrest? Is it because the fear of guilt is the one killing you? Why are you? Because Marwa was just explaining the kind of ordeal that has happened, the sad story. Whether it happened during your time or not your time, Marwa kept meat on that because it was a disclaimer. Because he never wanted somebody to take advantage of his video or his name to start claiming. But you coming out with a concocted story that some people call you with other kinds of obsolete NBI that are never into existence, it's only in your thoughtful or wishful thinking. Nobody So guys, this is the projection that Gintu had projected his argument, because Gintu is arguing that maybe Marwa is targeting him. Marwa wants to arrest him, which I term it so hogwash. It couldn't be. Perhaps let's listen to the story of Gintu. You remember Gintu tell us that there is a story. His life is in danger, or somebody wants to arrest him, or he is targeted, that he was called, and he wanted us to narrate us the story, but he started like cornering with Gintu A, B, C, Gintu O, so Gintu what? What is the story of Gintu? Let's get it from
Gintu's much of the NBI. They were talking about, oh, Gintu, you understand what, man? It's just this way that we were this kind of the two boys, and they are just told that you should keep quiet so they can just get Gintu into the pogrom. And the real fact is that whatever they don't know is we have already the data that Gintu is the biggest target of the year, because already whatever was traumatizing them is that the failing fish pond that was there, because I developed a fish pond with my own integrity, with my own mindset, with my own talk about knowledge and skills. And when I develop it, and I just brought much of the fish that they never had any kind of an idea. When I talk about they never had an idea, I was the one pumping the knowledge into their own empty heads. Then they're coming to talk about, they have now found that things are just awkward. And they have found that Gintu was doing something which was so meticulous at a point. Now they're just regretting that, we could just do this. So they want to bring that kind of the way that, Gintu never worked with us, never told us how to do with this kind of the things. Now everything is done completely. So they want to make sure that they're coming back for Gintu, so they can just have this kind of the postponement of the day. But the real outcome of the time is if you are a lunatic and
because Gintu now took that Marwa video because because now everybody, every eyes in Japan, including the naysayer, the negative people, are just watching Marwa. Any slight thing, they capture it. So this is the projection of Gintu, that Gintu saying, because Marwa talk of fish pond and mention one of the worker that he never want to mention, so Gintu feels so aggrieved. Gintu feels that he's targeted. Gintu feels that he's soon being arrested. And this is something that maybe Gintu has already been guilt-tripped. The fear of guilt. And perhaps there are 2-3 things that points that Gintu has ever done some kind of atrocity in that fish pond. Because Gintu never wanted to leave Marwa's place. But because of the videos that he used to do that so sensational that he was told to leave, he never wanted. One, Gintu will compete with Marwa. And in anything fish pond, Gintu sometimes will come and drain waters to suffocate fish. It takes a long time, because at that point you remember when Marwa came and confronted him. Why are you removing water? You'll make fish to suffocate. An expression of Gintu was cleaning water for fresh oxygen, which was making sense. But at the problem, you suffocate and you leave them on the fish pond. The good thing is, get a clean water either in a basin or any other container elsewhere, migrate all the fish, put them in that fresh water first, then clean the fish pond, let the clean water run in, then drop them back. But you drain the water in the same fish pond, fishes are there, suffocating, still filming your own video while the fishes are suffocating. That was a pointer that tells you Gintu was sabotaging Marwa big time. So that when Marwa talks about this one, Gintu automatically knows and unaware that is the one. No one is targeting you. We are just highlighting your atrocity as being one of saboteurs that was sent to Marwa's place to come and cause mayhem and sabotage Marwa's activity. You jeopardizes everything. That kind of a jeopardy itself was declared, though late, but it was well intended, because time itself introduces Marwa who are the real friends and who are the enemies. Then you people, you're done away with. Number 2, the number of pronouncement of the chemical that kills fishes on Gintu's video was several and massive. And he continued warning the Marwa. And the kind of bad negativity that he said that fish pond won't do anything. That every corner and security section that you can do anything that you want. Gintu has ever said that. So All fingers might point to you, though Amara didn't point to any. But when Amara narrated the story, then you come and jump into it, started vexing and yelling at Amara that you're targeted. Therefore, you get to know you're the one. You're the one. You're the one. With your cohorts. You're the one. And number 3, when Gintu now came to defend himself, when Gintu now came to start yelling and panicking and lamenting that he's being targeted, that one really points and an indicator that Gintu atrocity was revealed, that Gintu's atrocity at Amara's fish pond was well documented, and this is why Gintu is lamenting going forward. These are the words of Gintu, because Gintu is the one saying he's targeted. Gintu is the one crying at this moment and calling for help. Is Gintu's life in danger? Is Gintu's arrest is looming? Or Gintu is just running from his shadow? Gintu is just being haunted by the time and the moment of history that he created. Let me know your thought at the comment section. Until next time, this is Senior.